Viewer discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
Stop it, Ark. Stop it. We're live. It's Side Quest. Welcome back to Side Quest. It's episode 40-something. And, where was... Oh, right, yes. The rules, as usual, are over here. And special attacks are up there. All donations through Streamlabs and Super Chats are appreciated, as it keeps our treasuries filled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. I am Magog, your future Dark Overlord. Unfortunately, our fourth member couldn't make it tonight, so I am only joined with Arcturus and Lyra. Yeah.
Greetings, and if you're wondering why the chuckling in advance, I was just noting to the elf that, strictly speaking, if Pentagast had made it, this would have been the inverse of the last show on Monday. Could have put a Brazzers label over it.
It's just not funny the second time. It's really not.
Now it's just sheer trauma. That's why I made a point of repeating it.
I don't have enough wine for this.
I have pre-wine. It's wine before it becomes wine.
Wine without the fun.
Wine, the prequel.
It's wine that's had a miscarriage.
Oh.
It has yet to be birthed into wine.
So it's miscarried wine, not wine that's had a miscarriage.
Miscarried wine. It's wine fetus.
Strictly speaking, you saved it from a savage pudding.
Watch how I lick each ball.
No,
I'm hungry, shut up!
You're not ruining my chill this time.
I want some free wine.
Nah, I know you're dastardly. I know you're devious. I know you're all kinds of other things that start with D. But you would try to ruin wine for me? There's no word in any of our languages for how despicably evil that is.
And of course, I try to ruin everything.
Well,
it's all shtick.
You congratulations, you did it.
Yes, you exist, and then I ruin things for you because you exist. That is our circle of life. And Arcturus is somewhere in the middle, touching himself.
What? Oh.
I have hardly any need for that.
So calm down. I'm just eating grapes. It was a joke. Okay, I'm not trying to actually ruin wine for you.
Sure you
I'm
are.
sick. Go
That's fine.
oxygenate your womb space or something.
What? Oh.
You're cramming what in the elf's womb space?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just made it up.
I don't.
Someone asked, is the opposite of a sausage party a yogurt tasting? I don't think so. I believe the term for that is clam bake.
Oh.
Technically tonight they get the Holy Trinity, or the Unholy Trinity of side quests, because right here everyone on the show currently are pretty much the core group, right? The others don't matter as much as us three,
Yeah,
right?
They're
Because
just kind of there.
we're pretty much the OGs now at this point, right? Like, we're not going to talk about previous people because they're not here, so obviously they aren't as good as we are. Lyra was one of the first I asked to be on the new show when I lost my previous co-hosts in the past seasons.
I mean, we could call it, like, Spit Roast Quest. I'm trying to think of branding. I can't.
It's the Awful Tower.
I don't... The Devil's Triangle!
Nah. I'm having a really bad day. How's everyone else?
Your suffering is brightening...
Hey, you're the one who did the weird sex spit roasting joke. I was not going to say anything about you being the only elf woman on the show.
Well...
You're the one who brought it up. So now you have to live with that image in your head. You did it to yourself.
Oh.
No,
Just imagine it actually happening. I still have my hood on. Arcturus still has his goggles. The gnomes are in the corner with cameras. You know, from the Earth realm. Viewing crystals for our realm so that the kings and nobles of our world can watch live.
No.
And there you are, with us, waiting for you to cook us dinner on the spit roast.
But this is the limit. I'm not getting any more decent than this.
Like, here we are at the dinner table, and you are cooking a wild boar over the fire on the spit. And we're waiting for you, and everyone, the world is watching. Now you feel embarrassed.
Oh.
Not a proper kitchen wench because you won't deliver our food on time. You're getting a bad tip. I'm trying to save you.
Okay.
I'm trying to save you from other visualizations, and
Okay.
you're not rolling with it.
I'm doing it. I'm making the food. I can perform under pressure. I can make.
I'm envisioning it very similarly.
Pairing.
I'm just picturing you on an actual spit roast, slowly turning over an open flame, and it works for me. That's as close as I ever could get.
So tacky.
If our world had life preservers, I just threw you one. Well, we haven't invented those
I tried
yet.
to take it away.
We really haven't invented those.
No.
It's so inane. What are barrels for? Look, you see someone drowning, you throw barrels at them. That's how it works.
Barrels are not used to save people from drowning. They're too big around for people to get around their arms. Barrels are used for one thing.
Drowning?
Out at sea, barrels are only used for one thing, and that is catching sharks. You gotta harpoon them with a barrel on the end of a rope. And if they're a big shark, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 barrels to bring them up.
Save them?
There's a reference I'm making right now.
Sorry, No. You throw the barrels at them because it's funny.
You all know me. You know my work, how I make my living.
Oh, bad news, Elf. The chat's already envisioning a threesome involving all three of us. Honestly, I'm a bit horrified. I thought that was your department, the fan fiction.
No. Lies and slander. I'm not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with incredibly embarrassing and traumatizing fan fiction about anything or anyone. Particularly not about you people.
Everybody needs to calm down. She's one of the few women on all of the Earthrealm's internet that does not show her boobies. So,
that's true.
I mean, you do look naked right now because the overlay is cutting off whatever clothes you have.
I have really flappy from dropping my children.
Same accusation they got last time. They've learned nothing, which is precisely what I would expect.
I have flappies and I have a nice clavicle, so I just...
The reason I'm eating these grapes
right now.
You want to be appreciated for your clavicle and not your cleavage. I I understand.
You don't realize that I'm eating these grapes to grow angrier. These are a very special type of grape that only grows here in Morskar. They're a special
The
type
grapes
of grape.
of wrath.
Mm-hmm.
What? No. I just now thought of that. And then you guys stole my punchline. Interrupted me. I was sitting here thinking, like, what is a good grape joke? And then I was like, what about grapes that make you angry? They're wrathful grapes.
Grapes of mild agitation.
These aren't grapes of wrath, thank you very much. They're grapes of mild disappointment.
Oh.
Yep, there we go. That's you've subverted the expectation. Good job. Look, for all we know, those grapes are furious. We can't tell.
Stop interrupting my punchlines. I was setting that one up beautifully, and you ruined it.
Maybe those are the grapes my parents were always eating.
Oh, this is going to be a good show.
And it wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything wrong.
The Rorschach grapes. See what you want to see after you eat them.
Oh. Dare I ask what you see?
Cocaine! Mountains of it.
Oh.
He wants to snort you, Elf.
Oh. What does that even mean?
You do have alabaster skin that looks like freshly fallen snow, but no, I don't want to snort you.
Nothing on me is powdery. Everything is very solid.
You're less powdery, more flaky.
I want to dip you in caramel and launch you on a catapult at my enemy's castle walls so that you stick to it. I have kinks. I think.
And thus a new internet fetish is born.
Is that why you like the strange little squishy rubbery creature you got many moons ago that you throw and it goes
walks
on
down
the wall?
Yep.
You want me to make that noise when I hit it?
Cover you in caramel.
The wall.
And then you... It's like
the
an
grapes
elf
of
covered
corn
in
explode
caramel
on your
going
face.
thump, thump, thump down the wall.
I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
visualized that way too well. That's a solid got, I guess.
The fuck are you people talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know. These grapes are going to my head, man.
The horror is untold.
I was trying to inform the chat that these aren't the grapes of porn. We know that because grapes of porn explode in your face.
Well.
I can't believe you ruined my grapes of wrath joke. I fucking hate you. I'm taking health points away.
Grapes of fucking... I want to go die somewhere.
Now I have to find a whole other fruit and do a different fruit joke, thanks to you.
The lemons of anticipation, the
Poe, go get me the elderberries.
The pomegranates of shame.
The bananas of invasion.
Oh.
The plantains of trespass.
It's all just...
The apple pie of satisfaction.
I don't like this.
The cum kiwi.
It's not even a thing. It's not even witty. That's not vague. It's not silly. It just is what it is. And I don't like it. I'm allergic to kiwi.
You laughed. How are you allergic to kiwi? That's an Earth Realm fruit.
I mean... Sometimes you just find things out that you didn't think you were gonna find out.
We have fruit here that's very similar to kiwi, called kawi.
Damn. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I apologize. Okay.
Maybe you got them mixed up in your head. You're
yes.
allergic to kawi.
Yes.
We don't have kiwi here. That's stupid.
No. Simple mispronunciation.
You all pay for this. You know that, right? This is what you people give money to. That's...
You've been encouraging this. Strictly speaking, it's not our fault, it's yours.
Yeah.
Speaking of giving things, I have received some packages in the portal box. In the PO box. And they are here. So I shall now open them, and you all, or you both, because there's only two of you, you both shall watch and admire me.
Okay.
And I still have to send
I
you
can
those
do
packages.
one of those things.
I keep forgetting that. Remind me this month to send you those packages
Okay.
that one guy sent me because he
Okay.
didn't have your address in
Okay.
the portal. Alright, your address portal is super secret.
I don't have an address. I just live in the forest.
I told him you lived in... I told him you lived in Valimar, but he didn't know the zip code.
Well, and that's how it's going to stay. I have built-in security when anybody comes out there to try to get me to pay property taxes. Escape gnomes that are starving to death swarm and eat everyone. Just in a matter of seconds.
I have
So, the ultimate libertarian lifestyle, really.
The first package came with a strange letter that says, Night, son. Please add me to Discord. Yeah, I'll send you a thing. Dog, I have for you a medallion on a chain of fine silver. The medallion is of a great fallen leader of our world. Wear this in memory of Trump. Should the X-ray scan of the memory crystal get wiped, try looking back at your last out-of-character season. A few of my posts attempt to show you my Poe I built did get it correctly and seem to be well accepted. It is a little motor noise and not very smooth. Getting parts is little tough thanks to the plague. And there's something taped to it. The thing. Anyway, he sent me this.
It's
Perfect for cutting lines of cocaine. How thoughtful.
It's a razor blade on a chain, I guess. I don't know.
that could be useful.
Do it. It says Trump on it.
That
Sir,
could be
It's
useful.
DDR 1 gig.
nature knows candy classier.
It's 1 gig DDR. What does that mean?
Dance Dance Evolution.
I don't know what. There's no instructions.
Well, trial and error. Try it on
Yeah, do
cocaine
your lines
first.
and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Did the X-ray scan of the memory crystal get wiped? By looking back. Is there 2 packages? Is that what's going on? Is this just part of it? I don't... This is one of those little USB thumbnail thing. Did he send me
It's shiny.
something to hack the world with? Hack the
Is
planet.
it tasty? Looks like a choking hazard, actually. I mean, no, it doesn't. It looks delicious. You should sample it.
It could be worth a try, but I'm being informed by the chat it's RAM.
Yes, I get that. I don't know why it's on a necklace. And why there's a little USB thing with it.
Because they want you to go RAM yourself.
Oh. I thought about kawaii again and had an allergic reaction. I'm not laughing at the least funny thing anyone has ever said in the history of saying things.
There is a package here that looks duct taped together. Maybe it belongs with that, but maybe it's an incomplete. I have no idea. It's
Quite the mystery.
It's a necklace of RAM. RAM necklace. I like the mystery too. I just...
Perhaps they want you to watch Ram Ranch.
Somebody said Night Sun, a fucking Discord invite. What is this? Nope, this is not... Hello, please just get on with the subjugation. It can't be any worse from Jolly. Hello, please just get on with the subjugation. It can't be any worse from Jolly.
Oh, he has one of those ironic names.
Yes. It's a 4K camcorder.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's fancy, right?
No.
Oh. Yes.
That's real
Very
fancy.
nice.
This will come in handy.
Ooh.
And it's in a shape you're familiar with.
There's batteries and cords and things in there, but essentially, I was gonna use something like this for some establishing shots, and possibly to use as a webcam. I wanted to try it, so I've been wanting one of these just to try it out and see how it looks and see how it works.
Yeah, and you can film me preparing us a delicious, filling dinner on the spit.
Well, there will be filling. But thank you, Jolly, for this wonderful gift, and I will attempt to use it in the way the Earth Realm people use these sorts of things. Porn. Yes, I don't think necklace is to something else unless I haven't received it yet. But I think it's just a necklace. But yes, Night Sun gave me. Now I can go to the Matrix. That doesn't fit around my big ass neck.
Try harder! Try harder! You can do it!
It's not.
I believe in you!
That's the style the kids are wearing these days. Your vision goes dark. That's just
fantastic.
It's just your body adjusting to the level of fashion. It's fine.
Hang in there. You'll adapt.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Night Sun.
It's a choker now, anyway.
Well.
Oh, that's gonna hurt me in the long run, isn't it? Well, when he gets back, anyway. Oh, it's just you and me now, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's like a 50% reduction in annoyance, I suppose. Well, no. I mean, Magog is still technically human, I suppose. Oh, well. How are you doing, Elf?
Ugh. I feel icky and uncomfortable. How are you?
Oh, in context, at least better than you, and I'm focusing on that. Of course, I'm always better than you, so that doesn't really mean a lot. Mood, specifically.
You look stupid.
Look, I know you're trying to cover for your perverse attraction to my human manliness, but this is not the correct deck. I mean, no one's believing that.
But you look stupid.
No, I'm sure you're quite mistaken and are just compensating, but bury the thought, Elf. Your miserable subhuman species holds no appeal to me whatsoever. I wouldn't even hire one of your kind at one of the many brothels I now own, as whoremonger general is often saying.
Why is that supposed to upset me? Your delusion infinitely increases my quality of life, and that of every member of my kind.
Look, I just don't want to get the elf on me. What?
I just discovered I can't really. Nicholas Knightson, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He made it for
trying.
a dainty little elf or sprite, not me.
We are dainty.
I have
And
a
adorable.
manly neck, and 5 links of chain is not going to cut it. But thank you anyway for the interesting gift.
It was very good of you to, so dedicatedly try to make good use of that princely gift.
Yes.
I have a tiny, graceful, dainty, lovely neck. You can send me pretty jewelry, everyone.
Send her a ramming. Ram. Send her ram.
Technically, no one has received a bad dragon yet. And honestly, I'm amazed it hasn't happened.
What are you talking about? Rufus is a terrible dragon. He's fucking awful.
Oh, not that kind of bad. Not that kind.
Oh,
A box of
things
that
I've
white
seen.
packing stuff. I hate this shit.
things I've seen on my crystal. Ugh. Never. No.
Well, that's interesting. Well, somebody bought me. Get back in there so you don't make crumbs.
That's what she said? I'm sorry.
Somebody
just
bought
die?
me a magic book. I opens it.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's just vacillating between paying attention and very unamused.
He's high as fuck right now. Now he's wide
It
awake.
speaks to me. It speaks to me.
What a nice little decoration. Very nice.
Actually, I think it might actually be speaking to me on a bit of nerve now.
That's a pretty neat book.
It doesn't open, because I'm guessing it couldn't do the opening and closing eye if it was a... It would make a nice, lovely back piece for the Halloween episode.
Does it come with eye drops? Because, ow. You don't fondle the cornea. You never fondle the cornea.
And it doesn't have a note. I don't know who sent it.
I'll try to keep a tab on that. Oh, the quarter orcs in chat, isn't that great?
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're having fun. Everything is going really well.
I'm the new Goblin King.
He's eating wine fetus.
Thank you so much for the gifts. That's all 3 of my packages. Does anybody have any packages they'd like to share?
No, not for free.
My package is entirely out of the price range of the audience.
Okay. Well, you don't actually need to show anything because your head is shaped like a penis. So, our fans are already getting an eyeful.
How did... Your dick must be hideously malformed.
No, seriously, there's like a curve.
At least hideous.
There's like a curve, and then it comes back, and then there's like a Oh, that's a hat. I thought it was your head.
You know, little known fact. That's where they get coffee filters. They are circumcisions gone wrong.
What is wrong with you?
I thought it was funny. I'm sorry.
That was the prevailing theory for Pentagast hat, a giant's foreskin with a life beyond life.
Listen, I'd hate to cut
That's a perfectly
that joke
reasonable
short,
hat.
but
Thank you.
I hate to cut this conversation short.
No.
But
No.
we have to move on to Super Chats. Streamlabs.
Okay.
So we'll do some super chats first. We only have a few. Orla Seraph gave 2 signals to say, give the elf more wine. Health.
Oh.
Would you like to use it now?
Yes, please. And thank you, Orla. Oh, I need it.
Anyway, that was Orla. Thank you, Orla. Russell Dixon gave 25 signals to say, Lyra, here is a special attack. Please show us your hooters, yif yif, sniff sniff, ooh woo, ooh woo.
Okay.
That's a special attack from Russell Dixon. Use at your leisure.
I will bear that in mind. My hooters and I will stand at the ready. Thank you.
What stands out to me in this case is that he just made you say the words that you would have murdered the rest of us for saying several times.
Yes, but when they pay 25 signals, I go ahead and say them, even though it causes me great amounts of pain in my tongue. We are shameless whores on this show.
Well.
So
yeah.
if they pay it, it has to be said. Is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I'll stop trying to spell it out then in the future. More as they are written for everyone, as per the will of Magog.
Yeah, it sure would be unfortunate if a bunch of dumbfoundingly, hilariously undignified things were sent through Streamlabs where somebody would have to read them. Just a stray thought there.
And while
anyway, if you want Penis Head to read something, send it to Streamlabs. I don't know why you're laughing so hard. His head could fit in your mouth.
What?
Look like you could sing Dream On after cocaine heroin overdose. Like,
I have a tiny mouth.
You have a Steven Tyler mouth.
I have a tiny mouth.
Maybe the magic crystal's warping on my end. On my end, you look like you can gobble 3 children in a go.
I'd struggle to eat normal-sized sandwiches.
You know, if you smile really wide, they might call you a Canadian.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know where to go from
here. Which one was the blonde one?
Whatever. Alright. Oh, who's next? Orla Seraph gave 10 signals say, I think you need some lubricant for that spit roast. Health for dickhead. I mean, Arcturus. Alright.
So much for being reading prizes written. It's fine. Thank you for that health, Orla. I appreciate it. Your shipment will be sent out post haste.
Goddamn.
I'm going to use some of that health immediately, as you might have guessed.
The crystal did autocorrect, my bad.
It happens.
Yes,
to the best of us.
Arcturus and Dickhead start with the same letter. So it just filled in.
Naturally, yeah. Right.
So very.
And finally, Lore Spade gave 5 signals say, the most creative person attacked the least creative. I wonder how this one will go.
Yeah, Lore Spade.
Well, obviously,
very
I've just activated
mercy
myself.
when you
And I will
show
attack.
me them tatas.
Oh.
They're trying to find gentle ways of giving me.
Get the
They're
fuck
afraid
up,
to
I'm
offend
very
the rest of you.
creative. Yeah, well, I'm going to attack Arcturus. He is definitely, out of the two, the least creative person. And hear me out, this is not necessarily an insult. Arcturus is a very logical person. He is our Spock, if Spock had a penis for a head.
That's not nice. Spock is really likable.
His last name is Spinus. Now... Arcturus Spinus the third.
I want you all to remember this last time someone tries to give me grief over not playing Law Spade's game correctly.
Penis.
I just took Spark and Penis, jammed them together, and got Speedus. That was my insult. It's only 5 Signas. You're not getting my A material.
Well,
I came so close to just skipping this because I ultimately decided that as annoying as this would be, spending the evening scraping out crotch rot from the vindictive curse would be slightly more irritating.
Silence, Speedus, and do the Streamlabs.
Sure, but I will be taking that healing from Orla. Some people appreciate me. I mean, I have to feed them people, but look, it counts. First is Gex, who donated 25 Signas to...
Uh-huh.
Something...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm going to have to leave the show so that the people can watch the new show, Speenus and Buttface.
What?
And I will be back shortly. So go ahead and do that.
What?
Sorry, Jinx is being a pain. I've got to go let him out. He's got to leave the Necro Nook. He smells something out. He smells something out in the Witchmore. He needs to go disembowel it.
Oh. Okay.
Be back.
You have to leave me with him again?
Yes. Levy, I'm none too pleased about this either, especially given the suggestions in chat about who's spit roasting whom. In any case, this is good news for you, so it's going to be pleasant enough as it is.
Okay.
Gex donated 25 Signas to support our efforts here with this message that I will finally be able to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra, something for your wine fund. Also a bribe to be warden of your gnome resort. We'll have the best showers. They're a gas.
Oh. That's an adequate substitute for a resume, I think. We'll have to get together later and discuss starting pay rates. Thank you.
Next up, Brian donated 50 Signas. Special attack for the Fairhaven maiden so she can defend herself from the Cretans around her. And a special attack for Poe. Because, hey, I don't need a reason to throw money at you.
I'm back. What happened? What did I miss?
Actually, Gex wasn't clear as to what the 25 Signas was for. Presumably that could be a special for the elf. They'll hopefully clarify that shortly. Brian donated 50 Signas to definitely give the elf a special attack.
That's
give
two
a special attack to Poe.
So 2 special attacks for Lyra, 1 for Poe.
Doesn't
Yay,
didn't I already have one? So don't I have to do something else with one of the non-specified 25?
What did he say? Did he give 25 Signas to you?
Yeah.
Did he say it was for a special attack?
Not exactly.
What did he say it was for?
Other stuff?
Lord Marshal Gex has in the chat confirmed special for Lyra, but if she had a special attack previously, this is now too many. So something to the
that's 2 for Lyra then. So to use at your leisure, and 1 for Poe. Cool.
And if anyone else purchased special in particular, well, you get to argue about whose didn't get used.
Yeah.
Next up, Lion Patriot donated 3 Signas 8. Must I? Lyra, your hair looks amazing. 1 health for each of you.
Aw, thanks. The gnomes nodded in my sleep, so I just kind of made it more uniform.
Nice.
Thank you.
I like the shorter hair because it reveals your neck to the vampires.
Oh.
So if we're ever in a dungeon on a quest and there's vampires, I will trip you
Thank
and run.
you?
You can have the sparkly bastards with dicks. I don't want.
Okay.
Vampires are weird in our.
Yeah.
And I
They
would
are.
stress that's an understatement. Also,
Sometimes
generally
the
what we've
women
got in.
vampires have penises and giant boobies.
Look, I think we need Twilight over here involved just to make vampires uncool.
I'm joking. Vampires here, fucking horrendous creatures. They fucking eat you.
We have one more Streamlabs that came in. Niska donated 100 Signas. Say, happy Friday, sidequesters! One special attack for everyone, please, including Poe. And hi, Lyra. Hugs.
Aw. Hi,
Yeah.
Niska.
Thank you,
Now I
Niska.
have-
Lyra already has 2, so unfortunately we'll have to save yours for the next time Lyra's on the show. Ark, will you please make a note of it?
Yes, please make a note of how utterly awesome and adored I am, please, and thank you. You really like my hair?
So everybody's...
No.
Me and Ark got
Oh.
1, Poe's got 2, Lyra's got 3. But she can only use 2 tonight. Because we have a show to do.
Right.
We can't have a bunch of super attacks going off.
Not just a
constantly.
murder spree, as much as everyone would enjoy that who matters.
Just murder, murder, murder.
Mm-hmm.
I like murder.
I do too. I get it.
It figures. It figures. Yeah.
Just gonna put all my little darlings somewhere else so they don't get injured in the carnage and oh, death!
All right. Now we're here. We're ready to go. It's Friday. Everyone's having a good time. There's people in the chat. I'd like to extend my utmost appreciation to Niska for donating a large sum of money to the show. You are awesome. Feel like yourself. That's right. You don't get to buy immunity from me. What were you thinking? Anyway, hope everyone's having a good evening and enjoying themselves. I want some of those grapes. Give me a grape. Anyway, look who's in the chat. Dex is here, go fuck yourself. Assassin of the Grey's here, go fuck yourself. Yak num 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 num. He's here, go fuck yourself. Choke on a grape skin. Damn it. I'm gonna break the show. This fucking sucks. Ugh. It's on my uvula. Stuck there now, forever. Pardon me. Don't eat grapes while Poe's on the screen. In bad form. Anyway, everybody go fuck themselves. You know the gimmick. Do the thing. Longest 2 minutes. Swear to God. Everybody come back to life now. You do it.
Yeah. Oh. What?
I can feel it.
What was? Death always gives me a little bit of reflux. Ah, alcohol will fix that.
Alcohol fixes everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Mine at least.
Yes. Anyway, is that all the Streamlabs and Super Chats?
That
believe so.
brings us up to speed.
That brings us up to speed. So we're gonna start picture this early so we can finally be done with this folder. I'm so fucking sick and tired. These bad architectural designs and thrift shop. I want to do something different next week. But let's get it done. Don't forget about your special attacks. Fucking losers.
Yeah. What?
I won't. In fact, I'm using it right now just to throw off your plans.
Bye-bye!
Because it will hurt more, especially what I'm going to instruct you to do. Go spangle your dangle, Magog. And Lyra,
What?
go spangle his dangle.
What? How dare you? Just got my children all in my...
I can't believe I allowed myself to get killed by a spinus.
I'm a little bit disappointed that everyone just recursively empowered the elf to murder us repeatedly to the point that I'm going to have to keep track of the notes. No one else keeps track. They don't keep track of notes. They keep no records at all. But stay calm. At least whoever empowered me to kill them all just now didn't request to unleash the Garthak again, because I'm getting quite horrified by it. I can see it from here, and it's still so very wrong. I haven't really inflicted it on Magog yet, there. It's just not worth it. I need to lock it away out of sight. Thank you for, yes, I do have a pipe. I was in a great mood. I was having a fantastic time, and then I realized, oh no, it's time for the second show of the week. Although, at least, I don't feel estrogen flooding my system quite as badly this time. And gods help us all if they ever sync up. Chat, I'm actually paying attention to you in the final 10 so seconds remaining before they regrettably return. Any question in this one prime moment? One question. Hello? Yes. Greetings, Gabby G. Wiz. There you go. I've answered your question. Art Misery is delicious. What? I'm not disheveled. I'm just very relaxed. I've had a good week.
It's time for picture this.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't figure out how to do polls. And we're missing a third person. Yeah,
Dying.
Did they matter, really? Did they?
Remember we made a new game where you guys pick what you think is the worst of the images, and then I save them. You can...
Yeah.
We're gonna do a poll.
Oh.
Gabby G would send a super chat and is asking if they missed where they read it. Magog, did they miss it?
Gabby G with?
Yep.
Let me refresh because I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I lost a child.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 5 signals from Gabby. Sorry, YouTube stupid. 5 signals. Attack Arcater. If we must suffer that spit roast imagery, so must he.
Arcater. Don't you confuse me with that asshole. I have nothing.
Welcome
Look,
to extreme discomfort.
there's no common
town,
ground there.
bitch.
I thought there might be, but there's none.
I don't know if she meant for me or Lyra, but since Lyra was the front and the back of the spit roast, I let it be her attack.
Oh.
Attack
This
Arcturus.
is what I get for, being useful.
Oh. No. 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 There are a lot of things that are useful in this world. Swords, wagons, spatulas.
Farting pigs.
Yes, my darlings have a lot of purpose in life. There are a multitude of things that have uses in this world.
The Garthak.
You are as useful as a toenail on
Thesaurus?
a mushroom.
Okay, that was the most exciting.
My
Yeah,
God.
that was painful.
Get it?
Does. All super chats that have come in will have to wait for our second break. But thank you. I'm sorry I missed that one. Now let us move on to this. You both have the option of choosing what you think the worst is, and you have the choice of swapping them out one time. So choose one, and then we come across an even worse one, you have a chance to swap out once. Do let me know what you want your pick to be, and then at the end of the show, I will, with the help of the chat and a basic general, have a look and see what everybody thinks. I will decide who wins, and then the winner gets to use super suicide, kill themselves for 4 minutes next episode. So whoever wins gets to kill themselves and take a break from the show on the next episode. So I believe the last winner was Alisteria, but since she could not make it tonight, she's not here to use her suicide. So that's sad. Maybe one of you.
I'm not keeping a note.
Yeah. So here's another house that somebody lives in.
Oh.
We've seen worse. I mean, I still would never live in this, but it's not as egregious as I thought after seeing some of the others. It looks like a tea kettle.
Someone is said to be a barrel laughs, and someone decided to live in a laughable barrel.
Is it paper mache?
No, apparently it's like plaster. Like
comprised of paint, plaster, and poor life decisions.
Oh.
Yes, it's got a texture to it that probably scratches you the moment you get too close.
What do they put in the little round parts?
I think that's just a tube that lets smoke out of their kitchen or their fireplace. Not a proper chimney. It's it's a tube.
Oh. Looks like a large blackhead.
Would you guys ever live in an apartment complex that looks like this?
No.
Okay, so my guess is that someone saw McDonald's plate place and thought, I want to live there.
I can't afford to get a migraine every time I go out on my porch in the morning with my coffee. I'd get nothing done.
This straight looks like a Happy Meal.
Someone took that I don't want to grow up, I want to always be a Toys R Us kid thing a little too seriously.
Yeah.
Somebody really loved Polly Pocket.
Okay, yeah, that one hurts my eyes immensely. I'm saying that's the worst. I'm going to go ahead and bid early.
We've only done... Okay, fine.
Yeah, you're trying to sneak the really bad one in early so I don't catch it, but I'm on to your game.
Alright, so he has chosen Polly Pocket apartment complex.
It makes me want to flail around in a ball pit and eat thrice reheated pizza. I don't know why.
Yeah. Hey, what are you going to do?
Oh, no.
Here's a random...
I've made a tag there.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
It knows what it is, and it's very upset about it.
I'm trying to figure out if they made this on purpose like that, or if, the mold was bad. This was, a bunch they threw out, and somebody found it and kept it. It was, a recalled... the doll was supposed to have its mouth open to put a pacifier or a bottle in for little kids to play house. But it came out like a fucking horror show. It came out looking like a fucking Japanese horror movie.
Yeah.
Who is the painter who painted the screen? Because that's...
You know how sometimes you yawn and your jaw locks and you're like, I'm going to live like this forever unless I know how to undo that precisely? That's what happened to this baby, except it was not capable of coherent thought enough yet to think back through, how do I unyawn? So I don't just catch flies for the rest of my life and get made fun of by my peers?
Horrifying. I hope whoever found that didn't pay too much. Let's see. I don't see a price tag. But, yeah, that's a... Woo! That is terrifying. That is haunting.
It makes that face, though nobody knows just how bad it's microblading is
It's
on
the
the
same
cyber house.
face the alien people make, the pod people. That one movie. Donald Sutherland, you know the.
I don't like that.
So, Pod Patch Kid?
Either that or she just saw Arcturus's oddly shaped penis head.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, I gotta set this one up. In the Earth realm, there is a holiday, which we've talked about multiple times on this show, called Christmas. And basically, they worship this demigod named Santa Christ, who rides around on a sleigh and gives children toys and crucifies naughty children on wooden sticks with nails. And, and the really bad ones get crowns of thorns.
Ooh.
Right. So anyway, it's a horrifying holiday. Terrible.
Wow,
thing.
what did that Jesus guy do?
Yes. But anyway, Jesus Antichrist is like the baby of God, born of immaculate conception, when one of their gods descended from the heavenly realm and had sex with a woman who was cheating on her husband. And
Fair.
and anyway, during the Christmas, oftentimes people will put out these giant displays of the Christ child, Santa Claus, in a basket with its parents and the three wise men that came there to pass judgment upon them for having born a demigod outside of season. Right? There's a demigod
They
season.
have a demigod breeding season?
Yes. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I got the gist of the holiday right.
Close enough, I'm sure.
Close enough for government work. Anyway, these oftentimes made of plastic displays of the Christ Santa child being born on Christmas Day are often lit up with lights and they glow, and that's why they're made of this opaque plastic so that they glow.
Right.
Somebody found one of the Christ children plastic statues in a thrift store. And I want you all to understand that this has nothing to do with me, Lyra, Spinus, or our realm.
Oh.
This is one of your demigods, not one of ours. They found the baby plastic statue of the Santa Christ. And this is it.
Oh.
Rectus Dominus. Well, that'll keep the evil spirits away, all right.
Oh.
This is your god, not ours. But no wonder they have terms like fear the Lord.
If you try to steal
Or
spaghetti
I'm
out
a
of
God-fearing man. They have terms like that.
Yeah, if you try to steal the spaghetti out of his basket, he'll bite your face off.
Yes, he was the Jesus Santa Christ child was born on a bed of spaghetti in a manger in Las Vegas.
Sounds about right.
And
Fair.
that bed of spaghetti went on to become the flying invisible spaghetti monster.
If there are any Christians watching this show, I am so sorry.
None of us made this. Someone in your world made this. Take it up with them. Burn them at the stake, not us.
This is either the Christ child, Humperdinck, or it's Muhammad. I'm just putting it out there.
I mean, it makes sense that religion is so popular when you look at the flippin' baby and know he knows all of your sins, the millisecond your eyes meet.
If you ever wonder what's at the center of an anti-satanic nativity, there you go.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Rosemary's Baby.
As another haunting child, brought to you by the religions of the Earth realm. There we go. So anyway, God came down and put Damien in Mary's belly, born, and thus was Savior.
And that's why they eat spaghetti every Christmas.
Mhm. However,
Yes.
it's not as horrifying as this house.
Oh.
Now,
Wait a second. I've
before
seen
you
this before.
judge, I saved this image, and now that I see it, I'm thinking, this at Disneyland. Is this not a real house? Is this like a Disney house?
No, that's a trap for children lost in the forest.
That's what I thought. But it's starting to look a lot like, it's so clean, almost actually looks plastic. That's why I was thinking it's like a Disneyland house.
It is unnerving.
I'm just putting it out there because it looks incredibly. I mean, but then again, why would they put like a gutters on it? It was like a plastic display house. I don't know. Somebody tell me if this is a Disneyland house or if it's at some sort of amusement park. Something, please.
I'm going to place a heavy wager now. There's an unusually large oven in there.
Yeah.
It looks like if you walked up to it and put your tongue on it, you'd have such a violent sugar high that you'd die almost instantly.
Dinner's ready.
Oh.
Christ child on a bed of spaghetti.
Oh, Jesus. That's why they say that.
This is your dinner for tonight at the gingerbread house.
Oh.
I think it's like a, I don't know, it's definitely got hearts and stuff. I don't know if it's a lover's treat. If it's not at Disneyland, it's probably some sort of rental property. And I don't know if anybody actually...
That's like some babysitter got a lottery ticket and they didn't think they won and they threw it on the floor and a 6-year-old girl picked it up, scratched it off, and won bazillions of dollars.
Completely possible.
I want to live in the witch's trap house.
This is, none of you are going to choose this as the worst. Some things that are found at thrift are great, and this is one of them. Lyra, especially, I think, will laugh her ass off.
Oh.
The quarter worker has explained that was a gift shop at Disney World.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh, thank
we're
goodness.
gonna move on.
Oh.
If it's at Disney World, it's done on purpose, and we're gonna... At least nobody lives in that god-awful atrocity. This t-shirt was found at a thrift shop, and it makes me wonder why I can never find anything like that at thrift shop. I'm just not lucky, I guess.
Why would they do that? It's not very nice.
Apparently, it's supposed to be kind of a reminiscent of 1950s serial movie about aliens and such, but they made it funny. I don't know if this is a real movie. If it is, I want to see it.
Oh.
Sign me up. I want the movie ticket, but if I saw that in a thrift shop, I'd buy it instantly. That is a great t-shirt.
Guessing it's a figurative porno with a lot of actresses with bushes you would not believe.
Oh, I was thinking.
I mean, there is some amazing cleavage right there. Look at
Yes.
that. Look at that godlike beard on that kitty cat.
Yeah, that upsets me because it looks like aliens turned her cat into Pentagast, and I don't know why you would do that.
Yes,
No,
please.
Pendergast has
involved.
problem. It's more like Magog's if you had the thicker.
Please,
Wow.
aliens, do not turn cats into Pentagast Santichrist. It is not beneficial to anyone, even in the...
No. Why?
It's strange but true up there.
I don't understand. Why did they do that?
I honestly don't know if this is an actual movie, but it is a t-shirt. You can tell, there's the neck. Somebody found this, but I want to know. I want to know what it's all about. Is it just a gimmick t-shirt, or was there actually a movie called Aliens Gave My Cat a Beard? Because I want to see that movie.
I don't know that I do.
Obviously not going to be anyone's pick for the worst. That is fucking amazing. I don't care who you are. Here's a strange object found in...
Oh.
Oh, perfect for summoning great old ones.
Yes, there are some other gods in the Earth Realm called the Great Old One. And they are much more complicated than Christ, Antichrist child. Trust me. Reading their lore books of that world's religion about the Great Old Ones. Very, very, very difficult.
Yes and no. I mean, the Cthulhu cultists seem pretty straightforward. Just straight up nihilism, summon something to eat the souls of everyone.
You could even say reading about the Great Old Ones would drive you mad.
Well,
it's like Old English. You know, if everyone tried to read Old English Beowulf, it's like that. By the time you get halfway through, you're ready to just set something on fire.
Yes, their prophet Lovecraft is like, apparently he's the demigod of Rome.
I don't understand. Are you supposed to tap your cigarette ashes in it or bread it and put it on a plate?
It is either a brazier or an ashtray.
You fill it with your own blood, and then you bread it and put it on a plate.
Oh.
Not my pick for worst either.
No.
I actually kind of like it. It's strange and odd and weird, but
Striking.
Yes. Yeah, it's probably useful to other rituals.
It's definitely a conversation piece, isn't it? Like if somebody walked into your home, that was just like right there in room. They're like, well, what an interesting piece. And you're like, well, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Cthulhu?
Or you can flip it upside down for hentai enthusiasts.
That too.
Don't let your house guests use your furniture like that.
Do not
it's
put
not
that
a good
piece
policy.
Do not put that piece of visually interesting furniture in a house that looks like the...
Oh, that's the worst. There it is. That's the one. That is the one.
Is this your pick? Is this your pick, Lyra? Is this your pick?
That's the one.
All right.
Oh.
Existential misery snail house.
Wait, I have to see this. She's crying.
No. Why would you make that?
It has a little airplane on the top, or a bee.
No.
A bee? I don't know what that is.
It's nothing. It's not anything. It's not real. I refuse to believe it's real.
There's a rubber ducky in his mouth.
No.
There's a rubber ducky in the snail's mouth.
It's getting worse.
I'm guessing that's not a house, but rather a game of skill at a fairgrounds. Either way, I want to imprison the elf in it now.
No.
Yeah, that's look at the window. These look like Arcturus's head.
They do. I think that's what's so distressing now that I actually scrutinize it.
It does. Is it just me, or does this house straight up look like it's made of Play-Doh? There's no actual straight edges. It looks clumpy, like hand.
Yes.
Like somebody hand formed it out of children's clay.
The eyelids look. Are those bells?
That is, they stole them from Taco Bell. The older 80s Taco Bell. And actual bells. They stole them.
Oh. I'm uncomfortable.
This is
because that snail is high.
Now, this one is definitely not at some sort of amusement park, because you can clearly see the power lines in the street and the normal houses in the background. Like the incredibly normal houses.
Look at the teal garage doors. They're crooked. Oh, it's just... Oh, no.
This is a house built by a madman.
Yeah.
There's some sort of low-tier Batman supervillain. And can't hold his own against the bigger littering.
Also, if I'm going to be accused of having a dick-shaped head all the time, I might as well keep my hat on. Jerks.
Yeah, that's a harrowing out. I would never.
Yeah, no.
I need a break, so die. Well,
But
sounds like you need a break too.
I was gonna. There's always time for murder. Come, my darlings, let us away.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I am determined to get through this folder tonight because we still have some to go, and I really want to be done so we can move on to other things. So help us get through this. I believe there was a super chat that came in from Lippy. He gave 10 signals to say, "Hey Poe, maybe I was wrong in calling you the most handsome. Male ravens are larger than females, reaching 20 inches. You appear under 12. You're stuck in a girl's skeleton. You're the prettiest. You are pretty, Poe."
Yeah, okay. Well, Lippy, Danny's a strange observation to have, considering I am a grim raven, not a raven from your world. Okay, grim ravens are different. We come in all shapes and sizes, no matter the gender. That being said, go fuck yourself.
Expect anything. Honestly. Yeah, that is the only super chat that I see at the moment. So we will wait for Arcturus' return. I know we're only 12 minutes in, but we actually started early. Actually been doing like half an hour. But when Arcturus returns, I will ask him if there are any Streamlabs, and then we will move on with the most horrifying houses and thrift shop finds that are in existence in your world. Fascinating stuff. Quite the drama around the Necro Nook, talking about some of the stuff we find. Definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking horrifying. All of you people are fucking weird.
Exactly. Anyway, please return to life, both of you. We will move on after you check Streamlabs. Are there any Streamlabs?
No, there are no further Streamlabs. On the bright side, I don't have to release the Garth hack, so I guess I got my wish on that one.
That's good.
What?
All right.
No?
Let me
Nothing
ask you
at all.
this. What would you do if you were in a thrift store and there was quite literally available for purchase a giant head of Elvis? That's what this person found.
I don't enjoy that at all.
Are you sure this is... No,
Apparently
this
it's
is a screenshot
some
from a
sort
game.
of...
Silent Hill The Room.
apparently this is some sort of statue they built in Vegas or something a long time ago when he was still alive, and it had a body, him, doing his flavor box, but who knows where the body went?
It
The
ran
head-
away.
The head ended up in some sort of thrift shop for sale. The website unfortunately did not say if the person taking this picture, standing next to it while the picture was being taken, purchased it. Nor did it
It
say
could
how
still be
much
on the
it
market.
was. But you never know what you're going to find. At
I'm a
thrift
little
store
bit
in
by
Las
the
Vegas,
miscellaneous limbs and stuff on the walls besides. It's just...
apparently.
Well,
That is a big
Needle
ass
spare.
statue.
Robot bits.
Now,
he has great eyelashes, I'll give him that. I am somewhat envious.
it is either actually Elvis, and a statue of Elvis, or it is the Easter Island heads that decided to run off, find a career as an impersonator.
Either is plausible, yes.
Yes, he got tired of just hanging around on Easter Island. Decided, follow his dreams.
One would imagine that could get monotonous, yes.
It's either
How did
that,
they afford
or
the
it's
plastic
also
surgery?
the third option is this is a physical manifestation of Elvis Presley's ego. that was left behind after he died. The energy
Wow.
was released and formed a physical mutation.
I want to
Well-
find him and steal his foot-long eyelashes for myself.
His daughter banged Michael Jackson.
Mm.
Throwing that out there.
You know, I feel like there should be air quotes on that one. Are we sure? 'Cause that doesn't sound right at all.
But yes, Michael Jackson married Lisa Marie Presley.
Yes, I'm sure they married them, but bang them?
They had a
Really?
son. And again, that baby.
Yeah, it's gonna have to press X out on that one.
Well, that's true. Did have that music video together, very scantily clad. Go together.
No one can forget the time she ripped off his shirt on the Super Bowl and exposed a nipple.
Ah, yes. What is with you people and finding horrifying children's dolls in stores? What the fuck is up with you people?
Oh,
What?
This doll has had enough.
she's really cute, and it was kind of amusing to see her wretched despair, and then you just zoom out and she's just in a store.
Yes.
Seems like a disproportionate reaction, no
She
matter
is
how many
so-
smelly cat ladies come in there to get their knitting stuff.
She is so angry.
That
They moved her from antiques down next to houseware. That's why she's...
looks like a full-body death cast. Someone should check into the plaster for remains.
She's upset that she's got to be next to housewares. How's she gonna?
I
get
think
any
someone was
limelight?
disposing of a corpse and got creative. There's just no explanation for that expression.
I think
That's
this is a doll.
very
of,
odd.
I think this is a doll of Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we weren't supposed to make
Yes.
jokes that dark, man.
Yeah.
I like my jokes like I like my coffee, dark, and in a mug like this.
Okay.
No.
That's just neat. I like that one.
No. No.
Lyra disagrees. Please
No.
discuss.
Yeah. I'm right and he's wrong.
Look,
That's about it, really.
Look, that's the perfect mug for any sort of day-to-day worker drone who just wants to express their nonplusedness at continuing to live.
I think it's kind of homely.
It is
And I don't-
definitely homely.
I don't want my morning coffee infused with that level of pity.
Well, it's
So I
not,
don't interact with humans until like 1:30 p.m.
it's not as horrifying as the plastic Christ child, but it is rather odd. It looks handmade too. I don't think this is mass produced.
It just looks incredibly. I like it. It's nonplussed. I would set it at a screen looking at Twitter.
Well, Arcturus likes it. Okay, this one is not going to make anybody's list. Okay, I don't know if you were here, Lyra. I can't remember. I know Ark was definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But a few episodes back, somebody had found a vampire killing kit in a thrift,
Oh.
I still want
Yeah.
and it was inside of a violin case.
Yeah, I
Well,
like
apparently,
that.
there's somebody out there that's just making these fucking things. Because here's another one.
Ooh. I want that one too.
It's not in a violin case, but it has more in it. There's a stake. There's a flintlock pistol.
This is the deluxe version.
Yes, this is. Look at the silver knife and the crosses and the bottles of holy water and such.
If anyone finds one of these, I will.
There's a mirror to test if they really are a vampire. Their lore.
It's a
Vampires
good
don't cast
precaution.
reflection.
It's just practical.
Well, or to check your eyeliner, because your eyeliner can't be asymmetrical when you're murdering vampires.
That's
That's
true,
just
too.
embarrassing.
That's
I
not-
want that.
But yeah, it's apparently somebody is out there just putting together vampire hunting kits, selling them at thrift stores, apparently. Because this is the second vampire killing kit we have come across on this show.
We need the prices for things like these. And
Yes.
ideally it means to order them for...
Well, the one in the violin case was like $350 because the price tag was visible in that image. I'm guessing this one, especially with its very detailed. I mean, that looks like a real flintlock pistol, probably an actual antique. The bottles and stuff are probably actual.
Probably
antiques.
not affordable. I guess I'm just going to make my own.
Yeah, it's a very interesting piece to find in a random thrift store. Unfortunately, the guy taking the picture, or the person taking the picture, did not include the price tag, so I am only speculating that it is expensive, based on the previous one we saw for like $350.
Well, most cool things are tragically expensive, so.
Now, apparently the quarter workers found them on Etsy.
Oh, so somebody's like building them on Etsy. Well, they're probably very expensive. People on Etsy are proud of their shit. Really are. There's some nice stuff on Etsy. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. You better have some extra spending.
Oh, apparently this one came from Lincoln, Vampire Slayer.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's a movie prop then. Movie prop.
Ah.
I remember that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter movie.
That is what the Lincoln fellow did in the Earth Realm, isn't it?
Lincoln is well known for hunting vampires.
Interesting fellow, that one.
Yeah, he should be remembered for ending slavery and winning the Civil War, but unfortunately, mostly for killing the undead vampires.
He was a Renaissance man, as they call him.
I think he really deserves his credit on that. I shouldn't say that. The vampires here have no sense of humor.
What I like is he wasn't discriminatory. He killed vampires from the north and the south.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he may have been on one side in the Civil War, definitely on one side when it came to slavery, but he was just an all-out. He was just an all-out inclusionary person when it came to killing all vampires of every race, gender, locale. Didn't matter.
So progressive.
Very progressive. Very much so. Still, though, if I found that in a random shop and it was within my ability to afford, I'd buy it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's just practical precaution besides. You never
Speaking
know.
of vampires, somebody did this, and I find it to be fascinating.
Oh.
With a bat.
I like him, but I don't like the little floaty things that went to the bottom.
Yeah, they didn't really do a good job peeling it off before he
It
kind of fell
looks
to
like
pieces.
they shit themselves in it.
Yeah.
And if I was being sealed in a crystal ball, I suppose I'd do the same.
There's also another option. This is not a bat sealed in a crystal ball. This is the bat-like creatures from the Star Wars universe in a back-to-tank. No one got that.
Either way, they're not having a good time.
You know, I set that one up. I even thought of it before the show started. I was like, I can't wait to get the Star Wars joke. Somebody will laugh. None of you motherfuckers.
I didn't know how to go off of it, man. I'm sorry.
The quarter worker just wants it, but I wouldn't recommend eating that.
You know, sometimes you take time. I had 2 jokes I prepared tonight. I had the Grapes of Wrath and the Star Wars back to tank bat creature, and both of them fell flatter. Say one of my co-hosts chests.
You stopped yourself. That's admirable.
Stopped myself.
That's what counts. Mm-hmm.
Thought to myself, just because my jokes didn't land about Star Wars and Wrath doesn't mean I have to punish somebody show for it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, flatter than Pentagast tits.
That's not. Yep. Never mind.
Oh, I skipped it. Which one do y'all want? The pregnant casting or the strange doll with giant eyes?
You know, honestly, I like the strange doll with giant eyes.
You know, this isn't even that good now that we've seen some of the other shit. Like, that's
yeah,
not even that weird. Now that
they say it's a belly cast kit, but that's a belly and tit kit.
Well, it's to commemorate your pregnancy by casting your belly cast, hanging on the wall like an art. And it's just not whatever.
But you can apparently also, I'm guessing, more importantly, preserve those tits for years to come.
I am fascinated by this stuff. Strangely mesmerizing creature.
You just hear your husband softly weeping in the middle of the night, and you walk out, and he's staring at the boobies on the cast on the wall. I miss you guys.
Look,
I like that
creepy
doll,
doll
yes.
wants a tip, and you should probably pay up.
Honestly, it reminds me of tiny little creatures here.
Oh, they're right. It does have a similar hairstyle. If its ears were pointed.
What? We look nothing alike. Our hairstyles are nothing alike.
Eyes, though. We have giant, mesmerizing. They're just not reddish brown like the dolls. They're purple.
And the mouth is way too small.
You're gonna make her upset.
I'm a small now. I don't even know why I want this to be correct for the record. It's not fun.
I want the little Lyra elf doll that's begging for gnome blood.
Yeah, it is kind of cute now that I look at it more.
It could be requesting just that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Here's another house.
Oh, the quarter orc knows that doll. It's apparently called Susie Sad Eyes.
Oh, I know that. Look at this house. Now, we've seen worse on this show. But I think I added it because of one reason. This person is clearly richer than or poorer than he really is and wants to be. Those are stickers.
This is the house equivalent of the tuxedo t-shirt.
Yeah, these are vinyl stickers on a house to make it look, I guess, Tuscan, or I mean, maybe it was even like an Italian restaurant because it's pretty big and kind of square. It has like a door over there that's not a house door. It's got like a handle.
Yeah.
You see in a public place. I'm thinking this was like a cheap ass, like Italian restaurant or something like that.
I hope so.
But I just hate it when they try to make the place better with stickers. All right,
Look, they're just trying
it's like
to
putting
fake it till they
vinyl
make it.
flames on your car. It's not going to make it look go fast. No. All right. You want to put
They're just
flames on the
trying to-
car? You get a paint job. You don't put stick.
No, I saw a video explaining this. It's the wish, the secret, that they're just trying to visualize their greater future.
Yes, and it is vacant, so maybe they did achieve their greater future, and they're actually in much nicer building.
Oh, they're probably murdered.
Yeah. There's a difference between manifesting good things and being delusional to the point of requiring some manner of treatment.
Yes.
They were brained by a very stupid and very disappointed burglar.
Damn it, Toast, I'm interrupting you.
Alright, we're getting to the middle of the fucking second hour. Gotta activate.
He is right, though. We haven't. Lyra's still got.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all gonna die now. Okay.
Yay! Oh, that was exhausting. Okay, don't put stickers on your houses. That's the end of the lesson. Anyway, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry I choked on a grape last time. So now I'm not gonna eat the grapes while talking to you. Oh. Last one, I promise. Anyway. Well. Yeah. Are you guys fucking yourselves yet? I done told you to. I never ask that. I tell people all the time to go fuck themselves. And I never ask, hey, how are you? Have you fucked yourself lately? I haven't fucking asked. So now, I'm gonna ask. All you people out there, have you fucked yourself? I hope you have. You should. Or someone else is gonna do it. Not gonna be pleasant. Maybe it will be. I don't know. Depends on your life. If it's the government, then no, you're not gonna like it. Not one bit. No, sir. Anyway, hope you're all enjoying the show, and I really do hope you all go fuck yourselves. I really do. Stop blowing kisses at me, you fucking weirdos. I see you in the chat. Stop it. No. Go away. Fucking done. Buddy, wake back up. Time to go. Done yet? I'm gonna be done.
You can be done. I can murder you for a little bit.
My mouth tastes like a tongue now, so I'm tired of dying that way.
Just woke up.
Well, it's just like when you roll over and go back to sleep. It's fine.
No special attack.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Oh, I had no part in that. Thank you very much. I know something was mentioned earlier about my hooters, but I can only find one. So I am the owner of the Unihooter for now. He says hello. He's very fluffy and pleased. He's going to go back where he lives now. Hello, everyone. I am mildly traumatized this evening. I thought it would be worse. You know, it started off pretty rocky, but what do you know? Alcohol solves all problems, and there are never horrible ramifications for using substances to alter one's mind in place of actually addressing your issues. That's Lyra's lesson of the day. So, yes, Brian, the other one did get lost. When I died earlier, my hooter fell, came out the bottom of my beautiful flowy elfie garment, and let me tell you, that's medically, that's not necessarily a good thing. It's a good thing to at least take note of for future reference. But he's back where he belongs now. He's okay. So, hello, everyone. Thank you for adoring me and my grace and beauty and intellect. It's greatly appreciated, and in fact, it's a reflection on your brilliance and great taste yourselves. So, really, it's a compliment to you, not me.
That was most unpleasant.
I don't even know.
Like off up hairballs later, I'm going to be looking into.
Spinus turned into cotton candy.
I didn't do it.
You ever wanted to live in a rock? This person wanted.
Oh, I think most of the cash would be used to living under those.
I
don't hate it for some reason.
It must be very homey indeed.
I think the rock was already there, and they built the house between the two boulders.
I don't know if that looks safe.
Looks some Harry Potter shit.
Yeah.
Looks like Ballsack Manor.
I don't know why I laughed. Anyway, this seems like a good stopping point at the Ballsack Manor to read super chats. I only have two. Marcin Johansson gave 5 signals. Say, I heard you and Poe got smoked out on the couch at Grim Raven's party. It hasn't yet happened yet. I am figuring out how to get Cheeto. And Jim Adams gave 10 signals to say, activate Poe. Oh, he already is. Yeah, he. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm done. I'm spent. Done. Go fuck yourself.
That's all I have. Are there any Streamlabs Arcturus before we move on? Finally get done with Picture This
Why,
and
yes,
architecture
there
and thrift
are.
store.
First off, we have a conundrum for the elf. Lorsped has donated 5 signals to say, the elf must destroy the most interesting looking one.
Oh. Oh.
Wait.
So that's an
Ew.
attack from the elf to the most interesting looking one.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 2 more. I have 2 more.
That's
YouTube's being slow. What is it? Sorry, Ark, say it again. I was distracted.
Very well. They'll get their money's worth and then some, clearly. Norsped donated 5 to say, the elf must destroy the most interesting looking one.
Oh. See, I don't like that because that
Yay, elf
feels
attack time.
that feels compliment adjacent, just enough to be unpleasant to me.
Well played, Lorsped. Well played.
What do we do here? We have
Can Arcturus do this? Shazam!
oh.
Usually something
I
happens.
choose not to.
You know, I mean, you do look like the monster in a 3-year-old's bad dream, Magog. You do. You look like a spooky ghosty.
I choked myself with razor blade.
You
Your
did, that's true.
entertainment.
You get some credit for that. Somebody enjoyed that too much in the crowd. Arcturus looks like a coffee filter penis, though. I don't know how to do this because it feels like a compliment. It's not. Nothing that could be accurately said about Arcturus could be a compliment.
I will note McGogger took the damage, so strictly speaking, he sort of, brought things
I jumped the gun.
to
I
a
thought
head
she was,
for you.
I thought she.
That's okay. That's okay. You can take the damage. You do look like something that a tiny child would have a bad dream about. Be very distraught by. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Let me get those 2 that just popped up because being weird. I had to refresh again. The most creative person. Oh, I'm sorry. We already did that one. Lippy gave 10 signals. Say the most handsome of the group attack the elf. Oh, have at her twice.
Well.
Wow. That's
Uh-oh. I've been activated.
basically Lippy's calling
Go
you
fuck
uber
yourself.
handsome 'cause- Oh, right.
Okay, I'm gonna do this, Lyra.
Hmm.
I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
Uh-huh.
no.
No.
Poe's still floppy.
Shut up. Thinking. You're so nice to me. He's the only one who's nice to me.
I'm not mean.
That's right. Anyway, if you were falling off of a cliff, I wouldn't save you. Twice.
Oh. Ouch. Okay.
Ooh,
That's fine, I guess.
that was the best you got, Poe.
Mm.
At the end of the night, leave me alone.
He has a long refractory period. Don't bully him.
And there was one other that said, Elf Senpai, please dropkick the nerd square in the nuts. Heart, heart.
There's-
From
oh,
American Phoenix. 5.
There's some reports in the chat of not being able to hear someone.
Here we
Wait, what?
fucking go. I need to drop kick you in the testicles you don't have, apparently, for money. So, I'm gonna verbally drop kick you because I am really out of shape.
Hold on. We should make sure that we're all being heard.
It's moving. I don't.
Yeah, I don't want them to not
that
hear
is working my end.
you
You're hearing me.
being
And if you're hearing me,
humiliated.
they should be hearing me.
So,
Yeah, it's all moving on my end, so I don't know.
well,
We're all green. We're all green on this end, so.
Right, I guess get on to the drop kicking, I suppose.
Okay, well, somebody very unhelpful in the chat said something like, sounds like Elf will get DP. I, frankly, would rather have intercourse with a cactus and a rake than you.
Oh. Well,
So.
that's
Scabs heal.
fair.
Mental scars don't.
Truly, my psyche is scarred like jigsaw.
Are there any more Streamlabs? Because I think that's all the...
Yes, there was some concern with something that might have been missed, but apparently that's just been caught. So everything's sorted. We have one more Streamlabs. The amazing Critter Man donated, what was it? 10 Signas. Arcturus, if it pleases you, would you attack the elf? Why, yes, the amazing Critter Man. That would please me, and so I shall.
This will be most uncouth.
I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. I do.
Flap off.
Well, unfortunately, that killed you. Unfortunately. But you can have your revenge when you get back, because you still have a special attack.
I'm just gonna... This is thick enough to cut off oxygen, right? I'm just...
You'll figure it out.
Oh no, I was just... I can't tell if this is an upgrade to be with just you versus just the elf. I mean, it's not the same sort of disgust by association, but it's roughly equal amounts.
What?
What the fuck is that?
Never mind.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. Thank you.
Oh, no, that's
Hey, Arcturus,
fair.
Lyra isn't here, so let us observe the Earth Realm in all its glory and try to figure out what fuck this is.
Okay, that's probably good decor for any given brothel. Clearly, it's a teddy bear that's really enjoying the washing machine. I understand those shake a lot.
Yes, I get that. I don't know why someone made a little statue of it.
Because they wanted to pay tribute to
And
all
why
of
is it
the
a
joy
bear?
their washing machine gave them.
Why is it a bear? Oops.
Because there's still a child at heart.
Is this Mama Bear after Daddy Bear and Bear go off to school? And before
Yeah, the
Goldilocks
updated
comes over?
and it was just the right speed.
It was just the right speed. Ira returns to life just at the right moment.
Since the elf is back, I want to note that, strictly speaking, yes, they have a fabric strip here, but nothing beneath the fabric strip. So you're all hypothetically missing out.
I don't know what to make.
No.
Pretty horrifying. Not in a grotesque
So
way.
horrifying you can't stop looking at it. You're
Just weird. Why would anybody
Just-
make this? I don't understand.
just admit it, you have the weirdest boner right now.
Nope. The furries don't do it. One of my things. This, however, is an interesting find. Music to strip by. Party fun songs, golden age of burlesque. Played by Bald Bill Hagen and his Procateron.
Well,
Aren't those a Doctor Who invading race? I'm sorry, I just one that was a Doctor Who episode. Invasion of the Tocaterons!
that's what I think of when I think of music to strip by. Obviously. I don't know why this is an oddity at all.
This is a record, so it's very old. It's pretty old. It's a record. It is definitely not digital, or is it a cassette tape, or is it a CD? It is a record, and it is. I added it. We've seen weirder things on it, but I added it because I have no fucking idea what a Trocadderon is.
No.
I really don't. Somebody please tell me. A wizard from another world doesn't understand.
But I have another
fucking
question.
Trocadderon is.
I have actually suspicion, really. I mean, why is bald in quotes? I can only assume it isn't. It's because it's not his head that was shaved.
I have no idea. He has the nickname Bald Bill Hagen.
Because he's clean shaven.
He is not the founder of the Hague.
But not on his head.
He is the founder of Bald Bill Hagen and the Trocadderons.
No, chat. Do not get this for Lyra. No, no, no. No.
Before the wheel of the Trocadderons.
It's the golden age of burlesque. Back when stripping was considered more of a teasing art form and a performance, and not give me $1 and I'll shove my asshole in your face.
Right, it was more of a Lyra boobies
Right.
sort of art as opposed to an Alistaria boobies sort
as
of.
I understand it, burlesque was the type of dancing meant to arouse without actually showing all that much. And right before they go naked, they would leave. Like, they would cover up, or they'd leave the stage.
A tidal wave of gnomes washes them off stage.
Yes,
to the applause.
burlesque is a French word for blue balls. Burlesque roughly translates to blue balls. It's an archaic French. Don't look at take my just take
I'm
my
doing this
word for it. I don't know what a Trocadderon is. I really don't. All right, here's a piece of architecture. Here's a piece of architecture that I think was built by Arcturus.
Wait, what?
I think this piece of architecture was built by Arcturus for small elven children, because he, deep down, a golden heart, very charitable to orphaned elven children. And this is the building he built.
Okay. Yes, John. What can I say? My heart bleeds.
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing at the genocide of my people, but that's really funny.
That's clearly the best thing here. As much as you're shaming me by exposing my philanthropy, that's. Oh.
That was the perfect setup. I had 3 prepared for this show. I was lying earlier. I had 3. I didn't want to give it away. I'm glad that one landed. Grapes of Wrath didn't. Star Wars
10-point landing.
That
10-point landing.
Perfect landing. That has the greatest reaction from both of you. Welcome to Arcturus's Elven Children Orphanage.
The little happy palm tree makes it better.
I'm going to use some of that health oil I provided. I suddenly need it.
Oh boy, that was funny. I usually don't compliment my own joke.
That's very dark.
Oh, that one brought tears to my eyes.
Oh, that was... I would too.
Welcome to the Black Compass Orphanage for abandoned elven children.
Black Compass.
Well, it works with Lyra too. Welcome to the Gnome Orphanage. There's just
I rent it out on Sundays, yes.
Down below the picture, right? Like that Pink Floyd music video.
I'm willing to go in on a timeshare.
Okay, all right, figure something out. I have to say, as much as I laughed at that, I do think we elves are owed reparations for the atrocities of gigantic, smelly nerds like Arcturus. And the only fitting thing I can think of is murdering every humanish creature present for like 2-ish minutes, maybe?
Oh, that's perfect timing.
Well, hello again, everyone. I have considerably less wine if you're wondering why I'm so capable of socializing in a completely natural way with no slurring of words or forgetting of sentences or excessive sweat in the armpitular region. So, hello again. I hope Azub dies an unspeakable death. That's all I have to say. How is everyone else? It's not a lot of engagement to work with here. Hello, Lord Gex. Thank you for watching. Hello, Peterbilt. Elf Boobas. They are indeed present. They're down here because I am modest. But they are present and they appreciate the acknowledgement for all of their hard work. So, yes. Thank you, Rhino. I like my hair too. That's, yeah. I really appreciate all of the wonderful, genuine compliments on my hair tonight, even when they're from really, really, really icky, unpleasant people that do nothing but induce the most overwhelming of pity in me. Elf supremacy. Yes, that is correct. Thank you. Modest elf is best elf. Well, I suppose so. That doesn't look healthy.
Before we press on, I got a super chat for 75 Signas. Rhino, who says, been missing this shit, makeup sticks.
Ew.
Welcome back, Rhino. It has been a while. That and I. End of it.
Yeah, but with whom?
And makeup sex.
No, I think that was a proposition. Look, you said it's up, Magog. We're all whores. It's a super chat, so I guess that means it's time for you to step up and put your money where your orifice is.
I've already met Rhino.
Oh, spicy. Got it.
I came out of the ocean. What's you? One of you two. Take it.
No humans for me. It's nothing personal. It's purely an utterly racist thing with me. No offense.
We are getting close to the very end of the show, and we have to vote on the thing we've ever seen. And I still have quite a few left.
God.
Back to the enough to finish. I will just pick one more that seems to be all architecture, so we're done with the thrift store. You know what? I'm choose this last house here. Chuck the rest. There's like 5 of them. We just don't have the time. So here we are. Bad architectural designs here.
Oh.
But what's even most fascinating, apparently according to the story, the cat wouldn't stop getting that little loft area that you can't get to. And getting stuck, and then she would jump on the chandelier to get down. So they had to put a plank through their stairwell for the cat to get down so that she could jump on the chandelier anymore.
Oh, that's silly. I enjoy that.
So why would you build that thing up there? Window, there's a ledge, they put chairs up there.
A tantalizing, cozy little space to read a book or contemplate gnome genocide, and you can't even get there.
And even
Maybe they're a family of trapeze artists.
maybe that's where they put Grandma.
Oh.
We have Grandma, or it's the ledge again.
I had two like that. I had this one, which is at some sort of hotel. They apparently just forgot the stairs or something.
Oh.
Two similar designs. I think it's the same architect.
Thick glass floor?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Alwyn has apparently chosen me, but that's fine. I think they have a hybrid solution. I'll do it, but with the elf stick.
What?
And me pushing.
No! No.
You know, those were the three I had to choose from for the end of the show. There's also this one, but that's just bad design. Put a door. Or it's a... Yeah, we can live without. But anyway, that is the end of the show. End of picture. That next time we'll move to a different subject. But we'll give it a few minutes. Everybody type in 1 in the chat for us, 2 for Lyra. I will now show their 2 choices for worst thing on the show tonight. Arcturus chose the terrible Lego apartment building, and Lyra chose the snail house. They both had opportunities to switch them out, because they had one chance to switch out, but they didn't. So, 1 for Arcturus, 2 for Lyra. That means vote for
They're both
Snail
pretty
House.
awful.
Snail House or gaudy, childlike apartment.
Look, I got a vote. That's... Yeah, I'm not closing this gap.
No.
I think, honestly, we're picking the
This-
Snail House because... I mean, the Lego apartment's bad, don't get me wrong, but at least it's visually, like, interesting. This, if I saw that, I'd be like, you know, a psychopathic serial killer clown that drives an ice cream. Like, that's what I think when I see it, and it's just... Who the
Killer
fuck-
Clowns from Outer Space 2 confirmed!
If I was visiting a place and I was forced to stay in one of 2, and like say I was there on business a week, if I had to stay a week here, personally, I'd choose you.
But either way, you wind up on a watch list.
They're both bad, and they make me feel icky. But it seems the chat agreed. Ira, you have won. Suicide button. Next show. Now have the option of killing yourself for 4 minutes. Take a break from shit.
Oh, I'd like to thank myself and my piggies and myself and you. Mostly myself.
I intended to lose, and everyone wins.
I'd like to thank myself again and my clavicle and my piggies.
You're a hoot.
My monohoot, yes. My unihoot.
Don't get the unihoot.
completes a patchwork quilt without assistance, she will never be married. And if there is ever an unfinished bedspread in the house, no one there will be married. So, lesson learned, don't make bedspreads.